Former President Trump was back in court in New York today for day 3 of his $250 million civil fraud trial. And his team filed a notice of appeal of the judge's ruling from last week that Trump and his businesses committed fraud. This trial is about the penalty. Fox's Madison Scarpino joins us live in New York with the latest developments in the case. Madison?
Hey, Russ, so this is a bench trial. There's no jury involved, and the judge is going to make all of the final decisions in this case. And the state accuses the former president of exaggerating his wealth on financial statements in order to deceive banks and save over $100 million on loans and insurance. Now, Trump was here Monday and Tuesday. He's been speaking to the press a lot, but today he left about halfway through testimony and actually just a couple hours ago landed back in Florida. Now, this trial could result in Trump facing some hefty fines, losing control over some of his iconic real estate properties, and he could be banned from doing any business in New York altogether. Now, Trump has repeatedly called this case a political witch hunt and hasn't been shy about criticizing the New York Attorney General or the judge.
And the judge already knows what he's going to do. He's a Democrat judge. In all fairness to him, he has no choice. He has no choice. He's run by the Democrats. He's a Democrat judge out of the clubhouses. He's controlled, and it's a shame. What's going on here is a shame. Our whole system is corrupt.
So far, 2 witnesses have taken the stand. Both were Trump's accountants for years and faced questions about financial statements they prepared for the former president. Now, this afternoon, the New York Attorney General called Trump a bully, said him showing up as a political stunt, and that justice will be served. Now, Russ, this trial is expected to go on for at least a few weeks, but Trump says that he does plan to take the witness stand at the appropriate time. I'll send it back to you.
Well, he certainly had plenty to say. In the meantime, tell us about the limited gag order in this case, Madison.
Yeah, that's right. It's not your typical gag order here. Basically, what happened is yesterday on Truth Social, the former president went on there, posted a picture of one of the judge's staff members. She was posing with Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer. He was going on about how this was not a great thing, actually called her his girlfriend, which of course was false. And not too long after that, the post was later deleted. There was some meetings behind closed doors between the judge and the attorneys in this case, and that's when a limited gag order was issued. But it only has to do with not making comments or any nasty remarks towards the judge's staff in particular, because we know, of course, he went on to criticize the Attorney General today when he spoke to the press. So we'll see if any of that gets him into any trouble in this case, or if there's some expansion of the gag order.
And as you point out, it's the judge who will determine the penalty, if any, in this case. Madison, thanks so much.